Hi, my name is Paul Friedman, founder of the Marriage Foundation. We've been doing this for over 20 years. Before this, I was a divorce mediator. And so the question comes up from time to time. Usually it's kind of gimmicky when people want people to look at their article or their YouTube and they ask how to rate your marriage. And I'm going to give you a more simple, more concrete answer so that you understand that marriages are not rated on a scale of 1 to 10. It isn't like that. People don't understand marriage. If you go into the mainstream and you ask, what is marriage? You'll get really mundane answers or you'll get really romantic answers. So I'm going to tell you, first of all, that marriage is not just a thing. It's not something you just do. It's not just the next step. It has a mechanical component. Now, it's mechanical in a very spiritual way, but spiritual is sort of mechanical too, isn't it? So when I say spiritual, I am not coming from a religious point of view. I'm describing the fact, it's a fact, that you cannot quantify certain things that are very real. Now, they try. When I say try, I mean the mainstream quote-unquote experts. They will tell you, for instance, that, and this is pertinent, they will tell you that love is an increased like. Think about that. It's fine if you're talking about a dress, if you're talking about a car. I love my car, I love my dress, fine. But love is very different. Love is so abstract. It is so tangible, but not definable. And this is really important. Love is the only truth. It is. It is absolutely real. You've seen pictures of these swamis sitting on mountaintops, meditating. They're seeking the ultimate truth, love. You have felt real love. It's not an increased like, it's way out there. Your mind can't wrap its arms around it because the nature of it is transcendental. It transcends the capacity of the mind to understand it. And it's the reason we all live for. It's the reason we all get married for. And that's why I say, and this will become the way in the future. Because I didn't just stumble upon this, this is the truth. Marriage is a spiritual path. It's an individual spiritual path. To find that expression of unconditional love, and you do it with your soulmate. Isn't that more beautiful? Maybe it's romantic, maybe it's not romantic. I consider it the absolute most practical aspect of marriage, is that together you're working on yourself. You're gaining control, mastery over your mind, which is something no one even teaches about, and it should be. You gain mastery over your mind in order to be able to open your heart without the interference that comes from emotions, instincts, and so forth. That's right. So, here's the deal. Marriage is so perfect in its construction that when you know what you're doing, it's a 10. It's not a 9, an 8, a 7. It's a 10. When you don't know what you're doing, depends on the day, doesn't it? Because then you're depending on outer circumstances. And that's not what marriage is all about. Marriage is an inner realization because it's about love. It's about happiness. So rate your marriage this way. Do I truly understand marriage? Yes or no? Do I truly understand my mind, where I can master it, gain mastery over it over time? Yes or no? If you cannot answer in the affirmative in those two, you need to learn about marriage. Now you could watch these videos, it's free. You could read my articles, it's free. You could take the next step by one of my books, it's not free. If your marriage is in trouble, you get the course for women or the course for men, but make it your business to learn about marriage so that you could experience your birthright, which is incredible, ever-increasing happiness and ever-expanding love. Doesn't get much better than that. So obviously subscribe to the channel. Obviously give it a like and leave a comment. Tell me how wonderful this is. I do love hearing it. And I hope to see you again. God bless you. I'm Paul Friedman, founder of the Marriage Foundation, and you take care.